Trump picks J. Clayton for Director of National Intelligence after backlash over Bill Pulte, and that headline tells you almost everything you need to know about the kind of week it's been in Washington. Here's what happened. Tulsi Gabbard announced last month she was stepping down as the Director of National Intelligence. So President Trump needed a replacement. His first move? He tapped Bill Pulte, a housing official, someone with zero intelligence community experience, to serve as acting director. And almost immediately, both Republicans and Democrats on Capitol Hill erupted. They called him unqualified, they said it was dangerous, and the backlash got so intense that it actually derailed one of the government's most powerful surveillance tools, a program called Section 702 of the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act, because lawmakers refused to move forward on reauthorizing it while this whole Pulte situation was hanging in the air. The House voted down a 3-week extension of that law on Thursday, and with Congress heading out of town and some members going overseas, it's set to expire at midnight Friday. So Trump pivoted. On Thursday, he announced he would nominate J. Clayton, the U.S. attorney in Manhattan and a former chairman of the Securities and Exchange Commission, for the permanent DNI role. Trump posted on social media urging the Senate to confirm Clayton as soon as possible, writing that few people anywhere in the legal community are respected at the level of J. Clayton is 59, and it was actually CIA Director John Ratcliffe who recommended him for the post. The Senate Intelligence Committee has already scheduled a confirmation hearing for June 17, which signals that Congress wants to move fast. And the reaction? Bipartisan, and mostly positive. Senate Majority Leader John Thune called Clayton a very qualified professional. Even Representative Jim Himes, the top Democrat on the House Intelligence Committee, said Clayton would make a terrific director. Some Senate Democrats are reportedly open to a swift confirmation, not necessarily because they're thrilled with the pick, but because they desperately want Pulte out. Senator Chuck Schumer was blunt about it: Pulte has to go. He cannot be in the DNI role. Our national security is too important. The current plan is for Pulte to take over from Gabbard on June 19 and serve as acting director only until Clayton's nomination clears the Senate. Now, who is J. Clayton? He took over the Manhattan U.S. Attorney's Office, one of the most prestigious federal prosecutor offices in the country, in April. His tenure there has been complicated. The office, long known for its fierce independence from Washington, lost that independence almost immediately when Trump returned to the White House. Top prosecutors resigned after Justice Department officials ordered them to drop a corruption case against New York City Mayor Eric Adams. Clayton has also drawn criticism for staying silent when a senior prosecutor in his office, Maureen Comey, daughter of former FBI Director James Comey, was fired by the Trump administration. More recently, he appeared on CNBC and raised concerns about election integrity in California, echoing Trump's suggestions about voter fraud, though he stopped short of saying fraud actually occurred. Beyond the legal world, Clayton has frequently golfed and socialized with the president, including at Mar-a-Lago. During his time as U.S. Attorney, his office oversaw document review related to Jeffrey Epstein, brought a case against Venezuelan leader Nicolas Maduro after he was captured by American forces, and last month charged the commander of an Iranian-backed militia with plotting attacks on Jewish sites in New York City. The bottom line here is that Washington just watched a president get forced into a course correction by rare bipartisan pressure, and the question now is whether J. Clayton can bring stability to the nation's intelligence apparatus, or whether this is just the beginning of another complicated chapter.